not many people played Legends Arceus, so I suppose a few people are trying to catch up with
Yeah.
the new Hisui mons.
All right, and here we go. So we are watching from Raj's perspective here today. So yeah, you can see the teams there on top. I really like this overlay. I think Kana did a
Yeah, the
really good
guys did a
job
great
with it.
job.
Yeah.
It's nice, and it's always nice to see the full scale of the people's six Pokemon as well.
Yeah.
So
Exactly. Um, okay, so if I'm Raj here, right?
yeah,
What am I trying to do here? How do I stop this force of Trick Room?
I don't think he has any options into Trick Room. He has Cresselia here himself. Okay, so I'd imagine his mons are actually quite slow themselves. He does have the Icy Wind on the Flutter Mane as well for some speed control.
Yeah.
But
Yeah, he does have some fairly slow teams, like
yeah,
the Iron
so
Hands and the Amoonguss, and in the Cresselia. So obviously his team was a bit more of a
offensive,
um,
I suppose. Yeah.
like Trick Room, but not like a hard Trick Room
Yeah,
variant, like a Trick Room option team. You know,
but I mean, regardless, we are going to see Trick Room at some point
we
in this
are
game.
going to see Trick Room
I
in this
think
game.
there's three
Yeah.
or four mons with with Trick Room on their moveset. So regardless, we are going to see some speed Trick Room shenanigans.
All right, here we go. Oh, we're seeing the Torkoal Lilligant to start. So no Trick Room on turn 1.
No Trick Room, which is a surprise. The Intimidate only affects the Hisuian Lilligant as well. Obviously, Torkoal's special attack, so
Yeah.
that's not too bad. Torkoal does set up the Drought, though, and I can imagine that's going to be boosting the Chi-Yu's fire-type moves.
Yeah, definitely going to be great for all of these super, super strong hits coming out from the Chi-Yu. Are we going to see it over here or not? I'm not sure.
I'd imagine the Sicilian Lilligant wants to Terror here if it's going to be taking a fire-type move from the
Yeah.
Chi-Yu, so surely it wants to Terror fighting here.
Yeah, either that or I wouldn't be surprised if we saw a switch into that Flash Fire Armorage as well,
Yes.
right? Um, with the Sun Up, Armorage also has that ability to set up that hard Trick Room that maybe
Yeah.
we're going for now.
Of course.
But we never know because we just have no switches, no switches at all. And I do believe is this Raj?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Terror the Chi-Yu
Raj
to water,
Terras.
yeah, probably predicting the eruption from the Torkoal.
Yeah.
May get hit with the Solar Blade, though, if he's not careful, if Bomber does
Oh.
keep the Hisuian Lilligant in.
That could
That
be
will
so
surely
scary.
one-shot the Chi-Yu.
If he calls this,
Yeah,
that
would
would
be
be
insane.
that's
Totally
like
insane.
it's not game over, but it
Yeah.
would be such a tough hill to climb for Raj.
Of course, and Hisuian Lilligant does have the Chlorophyll ability, so I'd imagine it will be going first.
Yeah.
So we'll see now what Bomber clicked into. Clicked into After You,
Oh,
so I'd
the
imagine
after you. So it is
Yeah.
going to be the after you
Yeah.
eruption play
course.
here. Yeah.
interesting play. Will it do much to the Chi-Yu? It's not known for its
No.
bulk.
But that
Okay,
Landorus,
wow.
ooh, um, holding on due to that assault vest as well.
Yeah, wow.
Like just barely.
Lilligant survives on the Focus Sash as well, which is nice.
We're seeing the stomping tantrum come out here.
Interesting turn 1. Bomber is down basically 2 Pokemon, loses the Torkoal
Yeah.
and the Lilligant, which can't imagine is a great position to be in.
No, it's not a great position to be in.
Who does he have in
But-
the back, though? Is there anything he can... Has the
So-
sun up, so Armor Rouge maybe, right?
Armorage could come out here, and then you sack the Lilligant, you set up a Trick Room, and then you're ready to bring out I don't know, maybe your Sneasler or your Indeedee after as well. We do know Indeedee Armorage as that 1-2 hit.
Yeah, of
combo.
course. Did he bring the Indeedee, though? Hopefully, because he'll need to start dealing out some damage to turn this game around.
Yeah.
Brings in the Sneasler.
Sneasler
Okay,
it is,
so I
yeah.
imagine the play will be here to have Indeedee in the back, get up the Psychic Surge ability, activate Sneasler's Psychic Seed and the Unburden. I wonder will
Oh,
Raj,
that's what
yeah,
that does.
that's
Oh,
yeah, and
that's
then
cool, yeah.
acrobatics,
Yeah.
no items. So will Raj predict this, and will Bomber have the Indeedee in the back to boost up his Sneasler?
Okay, we're seeing the swap here into Amoonguss for, I believe, the Landorus slot. So Landorus trying to be conserved.
Here we go. Here is the Indeedee.
This has to be it. Yeah.
So Sneasler will be hitting hard now with this acrobatics if that's what he's clicked
Yeah.
into.
Fastest man on the team, on the field now.
Gets the Psychic Seed boost, boosting its special defense, I believe.
Interesting that Bomber, even though we see like hard Trick Room on the sheet, and we were saying like, oh, whatever it is, we're definitely going to see Trick Room.
I don't think we'll see it.
We're not going to see.
No, we're not
Trick
actually
Room.
going to see it this game.
Dire Claw enough to take that Chiyu down to 0.
Yeah, I'd imagine the Sneasler is max speed, so there's no reason for Bomber to click into Trick Room here with the NDD.
So right play there by Bomber, I think. Conserving your Landorus is key, I think, for these two that are out here.
Yeah,
you really want it for the Sneasler, I think.
Yeah,
but you're not going to get a move out before.
He might actually take back the Landorus and bring in his Iron Hands and maybe try get up 2 Intimidates, because like we said, the Sneasler will be hitting pretty hard. So
there's no Terra option here for either player. So we know the typings are going to change. So see how these players decide to use this move.
Okay, the Follow Me. I'd imagine the Indeedee can survive whatever it's thrown its way. Sets up the Sword Dance.
Oh,
okay, so
that's
Bomber sees an opening here to really clean up this game with the Sneasler.
But are we going to see? Yeah. Oh wow, that did nothing. I thought that would do more. And Lando faints due to the Rocky Helmet.
Wow.
Wow.
It's not often you see Rocky Helmet picking up KOs, but when it does, it's always nice, I could imagine. Indeedee's gone to sleep, but again, you don't really need the Indeedee at this stage.
Not anymore,
Not really known for its its damage output, so.
At this stage, you can just be happy enough, I think. Well, okay, so here you have to think: is the Amoonguss going to protect or not from Bomber's side? Obviously, we saw it happen.
I could imagine Bomber will be aiming for the Iron Hands here, because like that Amoonguss can't really do much damage. So Acrobatics into Iron Hands should take care of it. But we will have to see. I know Iron Hands is renowned for its special defensive, but when it comes to its actual physical defense.
This Iron Hands here has a Quark Drive. I didn't actually see it activate. Oh no, sorry, has a Safety Goggles, not Quark Drive, Safety Goggles, which makes sense. I think if you're going to tear it into something that isn't grass, Safety Goggles is a really great play. So Indeedee going first
here. This is the moment. Did Bomber click Dire Claw? Okay.
Oh, wow.
I was expecting the Acrobatics.
Yeah, me too.
Raj didn't use his Terra either, so maybe Bomber's forgotten that couldn't be a Terra.
Raj did use Terra.
Oh, he did. With
water.
Yeah, maybe.
We saw turn 1 fire and water come out, right? Yeah.
But just interesting that Bomber clicked Dire Claw into the Iron Hands there rather than Acrobatics. And by the looks of it, Iron Hands will actually survive another Dire Claw. I do believe it's just above half HP, so.
But is it now maybe in the Acrobatics range?
True.
Maybe, no, I was going to say maybe predicting a Citrus. When I used to play VGC, okay, we didn't have these team sheets. We would have to predict names.
Wow.
Back in my day.
You guys had it so much harder.
We had it so tough.
It gets to the detect. Will Amoonguss try to put this Sneasler to sleep?
Oh, Indeedee wakes up.
Follow me, brilliant.
I guess follow me right away.
Perfect. That avoids Sneasler getting put to sleep there if Amoonguss goes
now
for the Spore.
Indeedee is going to go back to sleep here. Oh, gets the right call.
Oh, survives. We'll get the Spore off, but again, it's going into Indeedee.
Yeah.
Wow. If Indeedee wouldn't have woke up there, that Sneasler was gone for a snooze.
Yeah. Yeah, that's huge that Amoonguss lives at. That's going to be really important for Bomber to know for the next games as well.
Yeah, again, I hope he's taking notes.
Yeah. Get some chip damage before you do anything.
I'm sure
now, if you're Bomber, I don't know what you do here.
I think
obviously you're going to take the sleep turn, but then.
Do you go for the KO on Amoonguss? But Amoonguss can protect. So you want
Amoonguss can't protect.
Oh, it can't. Oh.
Yeah. Oh, no, it did just sport. No, you're right. Yeah. Okay, no protect's coming out.
Goes for the Rage Powder.
Rage Powder.
Amoonguss will be taking the Acrobatics here, I can imagine. Dire Claw, okay.
Dire Claw is fine. If you Dire Claw into the other guy.
Now, this Iron Hands does have a Sword Stance up, I believe. So will it be able to one-shot the Sneasler?
Yeah, it did set up that Sword Stance.
It
And
does.
yeah,
Okay. I do feel like Bomber maybe should have dealt with that Iron Hands earlier on because it was Raj's only damage threat. Um, will the Dazzling Gleam from Indeedee be enough? I don't think it will.
it's going to be. Oh,
Oh, it
we
has the
forgot the
Lilligant. Right.
Lilligant. Yeah.
Doesn't have the Chlorophyll boost. But again, I'd imagine
I
it will
think you're just
outspeed. Yeah,
faster
it is
here. Yeah.
outspeeds.
Um,
But again, Close Combat and Solar Blade are the two main damage
Yeah.
moves on Lilligant, so I'm not even sure if
I
it's
saw
enough.
I saw Drain Punch and I was like, wait, it gets Drain Punch, but no, obviously that's the Iron Hands. Yeah. Okay. Is Lilligant still fast? Like faster
It's
here?
faster than Iron Hands, but again,
Must be.
will Solar Blade be enough?
Oh,
Okay,
did he
Indeedee
wakes up?
Follow me.
Follow
Brilliant.
me.
Okay.
I think that takes it. That seals
Yeah,
it. Yeah.
Bomber's getting quite
you're
lucky
faster
here.
here.
Yeah. Close combat still isn't enough. Yeah.
But that's gonna be enough for next turn
Yeah.
after the follow me. Drain
Drain
Punch
Punch
though.
recovery.
Oh, yeah, this
Will it be
is
enough?
this is a little spicy, actually.
I don't think.
I don't think that's gonna kill. Yeah.
Takes Rocky Helmet damage though. Actually, I forgot about the Indeedee Rocky Helmet. Could be enough.
It is super close.
Bomber has left us in suspense. We really,
Oh, 64? No, I think that kills.
Takes the detect.
Yeah. Delaying the inevitable?
Perhaps buying himself some time maybe to
Yeah.
think of what to
To
do
think.
next. Yeah.
What other move can I push here?
Yeah.
How do I save myself from this unwinnable situation?
Will the close combat be enough?
I think it is.
Okay,
Yeah.
it is. Okay.
Yeah.
That was intense. I wasn't really sure on the damage calcs there, so Bomber definitely making that an interesting end to that
Yeah.
game, considering he did lose him on turn one.
Yeah. I think if I'm looking at the bracket right, I think the winner of this goes into Jorchamp next, into Brian.
Yes, I believe so.
Yeah.
Which will be no easy opponent. Brian is playing extremely well today.
The winner of that, is it Maddie waiting in?
I'd imagine
Grants?
it's Maddie.
I imagine it's
I'd
Maddie.
imagine.
It's got to be
Who else
Maddie.
but Maddie?
It's got to be
Yeah,
Maddie.
It's got to be Maddie. If it's
not
that,
Maddie,
yeah.
then who?
Who?
Who could it be?
Who here could take the crown from
Yeah,
Maddie?
I guess it could be Peter. No, Peter.
Peter lost to Maddie
lost, yeah.
in there.
So
yeah.
Peter, look at Maddie in the back. Peter messaged me yesterday, and he's like, "Hey, can you give me a team for VGC?" And I was like,
Oh,
I have
wow.
not played Regulation D
Yeah.
at all." And so he told me what he did today. Is he went to Victory Road, Regulation D, and just picked the first team.
I mean, look, at least he was prepared. He must have found something he liked. But hey, I mean, he showed up and he's doing well with the team.
That's right.
Even probably without practicing. So that will show you how strong of a competitor he is.
So it looks like we're going with the same four,
Yeah,
which
by
is
the
pretty
looks
good.
of it.
I'm surprised we don't have a Cresselia here on the.
Yeah, there's not much on Bomber's team. I don't think there's
Yeah.
any dark type moves. If I grab a look at the team sheet
Yeah.
real quick. No, I believe.
Oh, I
Cresselia.
guess what's his Lunar Blessing do?
Lunar Blessing heals you and your ally.
Your ally. Okay.
But I just mean on Bomber's
Right.
field, there's not much that can actually take
Yeah.
care of the Cresselia. You've got a lot of psychic moves, psychic and fire moves.
Yeah.
So
Cresselia, just between you and me, actually an offensive powerhouse. It is actually a problem. Putting a salt vest on that thing, and
yeah.
it just destroys everything.
So
it just
here we
takes
go.
hits.
Indeedee Hatterin, which is another common regulation
Yeah.
to see pairing into Chiyu and Landorus.
Yeah.
Intimidate does not matter into Hatterin.
And
as
here we're
it's
definitely going to see that hard trick room.
Yeah, we're
Uh,
finally
option.
getting the trick room.
We're finally getting the one we were promised. We promised all of you watchers last game. I like this adaptation. Sorry, from Bomber. I think it's the right thing to do. Especially, you've kind of shown Raj how your other mode works, but
Yeah,
Raj hasn't really
yeah.
seen your trick room mode, and you can always switch back if ever you're
Crossbow game
uncomfortable.
tree,
But at least now I'd rather take risks on game 2 if you're up 1 than
course,
wait till
yeah.
game 3.
Always leave your opponent guessing as much
Yeah.
as possible. So it brings in the Amoongus here to tank a hit.
I don't think it's to tank a hit, right? I think it's just to be the slowest thing, possibly,
That's true.
after the trick room.
Trick room.
We are just going to see... Oh, this is to
Water.
not die from
Yeah,
from overheat.
Dark
Actually, I don't know
Wolf,
if
Dark Wolf,
I
yeah.
agree with this.
No,
Uh,
Indeedee's a mon that I guess it takes the Dark Bolt here pretty
Yeah.
nicely if the Chiyu does Heat Wave. Okay.
Heat wave it
well,
is.
Wow, that's
Wow,
crazy damage.
That's a
even,
lot of
yeah.
damage. It's probably hoping maybe like, hey, if I get the crit on Hatterene, it'll go down and I'll be able to do it.
Hatterene is life orb as well.
Yeah, it is
so
life orb.
Probably will
So it's
take.
only gonna get the one
Yeah,
hit
I
here.
think it might probably will take itself out.
But because you can't spore Hatterene.
Because of magic bounce.
Because of magic bounce, yeah. So you are going to get one strong hit out here. It's just, is it going to be Dazzling Gleam or is it going to be a Psyshock into that Amoonguss slot?
Yeah.
If I am Bomber, I would probably target down the Amoonguss, but I don't know if that would be too
predictable, maybe.
aggressive.
Or too aggressive.
Yeah.
I mean, the Amoonguss does have the protect as well, so there is always
Exactly.
that fear that you're hitting into a protect.
Yeah.
And as we can see, one more Heat Wave from Chi-Yu will wipe Bomber's two
Would
Pokemon.
take out the two, yeah.
So will Bomber want to deal with this Chi-Yu?
Oh, but actually, I think this here tells me that we're not going to see protect.
No, we will probably see a Rage Powder
Yeah.
here.
In fact, we probably saw the moves, and I just did not. I definitely just didn't see what these clicked. We definitely saw the moves.
Yeah. I mean, you haven't casted in a while or
Yeah,
played
yeah.
Reg D, so.
Okay, we
Gleam
see
does do
Dazzling Gleam.
nice
That's
damage, but it's
good damage,
There
yeah.
goes the Hatterene, probably.
Spore
Okay,
coming
Spore.
out. It has to be on
Alright,
Ndidi.
wow.
And that's
Yeah,
it.
Ndidi's
Yeah.
gone to sleep, so this, again, Chi-Yu takes care
that's
of
gonna
Bombers.
be-
Yeah,
yeah, Hatterene
Hatterene,
down.
yeah. And once again, Ndidi is falling asleep
Yeah,
every second turn. I can't really do much.
exactly. It's not really helping out the way it should. And now, you're kind of hoping, did it bring... Did it bring Torkoal?
Okay.
Torkoal's the only thing that'll underspeed the Moongus, right?
But does Eruption do enough? You're really only...
I don't know.
Let's see.
Because you used up that water, that water Terra.
Yeah.
Like I don't know if because obviously you can't fire Terra the Torkoal anymore. Does it do enough? It does have charcoal and not the specs. So Amoonguss is at 92 health left. It's gonna be close.
Yeah, it's...
It might even not be close. I might just be hyping it up here. Actually, I don't think it's gonna be close. I don't think it's gonna kill.
We'll see now. We won't have to wait. Okay,
It kills.
but Chi-Yu survived.
That's a critical
Okay,
hit.
did the crit matter?
Yeah. I
Did
think the crit matters.
But Chi-Yu surviving here will be interesting. Chi-Yu
Yeah.
will probably get a spread Heat Wave off. Or sorry, Dark Bolt. I don't know. Oh, it's Choice Spec, so Heat Wave, right? Yeah.
Yeah, choice specs.
Wow,
That's
that
all
is
that damage.
crazy
Oh wow, on
damage.
Torkoal as well.
Yeah, I think the drought there from Torkoal kind of helped that Chi-Yu
Yeah.
out quite a bit, which is something Bomber probably needs to look into if this is brought to game 3.
I'm not sad seeing my sleeping Ndidi go though. If
No.
that happens, right? Because I
You
know.
have the Psychic Surge. You've got what you wanted from it.
Yeah.
Trickery itself as well.
I know exactly what it's going to keep going for.
Ooh,
Okay, we see Armor Rouge. So this is expanding force
Bomber is
for one turn, right? I think we
Yeah,
have one turn of
Trick Room.
sorry, one turn of Psychic.
Okay. So we have 2 turns of Trick Room. So Bomber is kind of on a ticking clock here.
Yeah.
He needs to get as much tails as possible with this Armor Rouge.
Bomber only gets this one turn to expanding force on both because it's the last turn
Turn
of
of Trick Room.
Psychic Terrain. I
Psychic
think.
Terrain, okay.
Yeah. Did I just see him click Heat Wave?
Did he click Heat Wave?
Oh,
It's
of course. No, he has no
Spec,
choice.
yeah.
He has no choice.
But I'd imagine Heat Wave will take care of both mons on the field.
No, it doesn't affect Armor Rouge.
Armor Rouge, Flash Fire.
Yeah. Oh, we're going to see a Helping Hand expanding
Okay,
force
Helping
here.
Hand, will this be enough?
And no protect.
Come on with the
It
truth.
is Assault Vest. Oh, and it doesn't affect Chi-Yu. Of course it doesn't.
Okay, that is enough to take care of Landos.
Wow.
That was
And
lucky,
with
yeah.
Chi-Yu stuck in Heat Wave, now
Yeah.
you just win by having Armor Rouge on the field.
Just take care of the Torkoal though.
Just
I
can't be
guess
taken down.
Bomber's there predicting the switch from the Chi-Yu. Probably not expecting the Heat Wave from Raj.
Yeah, probably expecting that. You're right.
But Expanded Force won't be enough here. You can't take care
Expanding
of the Chi-Yu.
Force would probably... Well, Expanding Force is now a single target move, right? No, it's still double target. Sorry, I thought we were on the last turn of it. So yeah, you can completely ignore Chi-Yu.
Oh, will Chi-Yu be able to... Well, Chi-Yu is locked into Heat Wave.
Yeah.
Wait, this is... Again, like I do feel like Raj maybe should have swapped the Chi-Yu out last turn because it's now locked into Heat
Yeah.
Wave and cannot damage this Armor Rouge.
And we're going to see a Flash Fire powered Heat Wave in the sun this next turn.
Will it be enough Iron Hands?
Unless
again?
it's going to be, unless Expanding Force does more damage, I really don't know.
Does Bomber not the calcs?
I assume the Heat Wave is the better move, but I'm not sure at all.
Expanding Force, okay.
Expanding Force kills though. Wow. And well done to Bomber winning the set. Yeah.
That was intense. I guess maybe if that Iron Hands would have had Assault Vest, it might have survived.
That's right.
But Bomber picking up a nice clean 2-0 here. And we did see a Trick Room, so we promised you guys a Trick Room, and we gave you guys a Trick Room.
We gave you the Trick Room
so
you wanted.
You're welcome. It was inevitable with the hard Trick Room teams. But,
Absolutely, yeah. I mean, these teams that are hard Trick Room, I really like this one in particular because you have 2 fast modes, or fast mod modes, right?
Trick Room, right?
You're not too reliant on your Lilligant, which I find Torkoal Lilligant teams in the past, like Regulation A through C, really struggled with.
Of course. But well done to